Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to go see Thunderbolts with my granny, and well, obviously I can't film in the cinema, but when I'm out after the film ends, I'm going to do a small review. I'm going to do half of it is going to be non-spoiler review, and half of it's going to be a spoiler review. So if you haven't seen the film already, when it gets to the spoiler part, just maybe stop watching or continue watching after you have seen the film. Anyway, I'm about to go right across the cinema, and I'll see you when I come out. Alright, so guys, I just got to the cinema, and I thought it was a really great film. I'll film a spoiler review when I'm at home, but I thought all the characters worked really well together, and you know, I feel like at the end it became more like almost like multiverse type stuff, right? But I feel like the progression from, you know, grounded to multiverse type stuff like worked really well, and was quite like it is quite like you couldn't really tell. Right? What did you think of the movie?
It's great. And it was comical as well.
Yeah, it was quite funny. It was quite funny. Anyway, I'll do a proper review when I'm home. Alright, so guys, here's my mini review of the Thunderbolts. Spoilers, by the way, just so you can click off just now if you've not seen the film already. The real title is the New Avengers, which I'm like, yeah, it's okay. It's not like anything like really major, so I can't really complain about that. And it actually does set up something interesting that could happen in Avengers Doomsday, like a conflict between Sam Wilson, Captain America, his version of the Avengers, and the New Avengers, because we've already heard in the post-credit scene that Sam Wilson's gonna like sue them or is like claimed copyright for the name Avengers. So it's interesting to see how that's going to work in Avengers Doomsday. The other part of post-credit scene is Fantastic Four's spaceship appears in space, which I'm really excited about. Hopefully that ties straight into Avengers Doomsday instead of being like we jump like 3 hours or something, and they already like know each other really well and stuff. Like, I'm hoping that scene literally appears in Avengers Doomsday, maybe the opening scene. I love the place at the end of Valentina, right? Like she could like it's in a place where she could return in the future, but she also could just like never come back again, right? I love how Taskmaster I wish got to have a bit more of a role, because like I feel like, you know, she could have actually been an interesting character, but I do think it's quite funny how like she appears for like 45 seconds and literally dies like, yeah, after about 45 seconds or something. I think that's kind of funny. All the characters work really well together, especially the relationship between Bob and Yelena, or Sentry and Yelena. I think that all like really works well. And you know, I think the final sort of like third act, right, where is the Void, not Sentry, works really well. I think the Void is really interesting, and I feel like in the final like moments before the Void like, you know, goes away, I think the bit with Sentry trying to get rid of the Void, or Bob trying to get rid of the Void, is really good, and I think they handled the Void like really well, and they also handled Sentry really well. I just loved all the characters. It was also a really funny film, Red Guardian especially. I loved all the like bullying of John Walker. It was quite funny, and I feel like the character in the film was handled really well as well. Characters I didn't really like before this film were like maybe Ghost and John Walker. John Walker I thought he was alright, but Ghost I really didn't like. But in this film, John Walker and Ghost are both made to be fantastic characters and really good, and like I love them compared to their previous films. Anyway, I know that was a really short review, but that's all I really wanted to do for this video. And I know it's been a short video, but that's once again all I really wanted to do for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe. See you next time. Goodbye.